Hey, what's up YouTubers? This is a second video on the update for my H2 for my daughter with the light setup from Justin at teamlightbrightracing.com. My last video, I said several times the wrong thing for the website, and that was my fault. I kept saying light brighter because the bright ran into the racing, and it's just the way I read it. So that was my fault, and I wanted to apologize for that. The website itself is Team Light, L-I-T-E, Bright, B-R-I-T-E, Racing.com. TeamLightBrightRacing.com. So here we go. This is the light setup. Finally all done for the most part. They're in and ready to go. Very easy mod. Like I said, since it's plug and play, the most time I spent was modifying the lights for them to fit properly. I like scale look, so I like to look more as scale as possible. And they're very bright LEDs. I'm not sure if you could tell through the video, but on other light buckets they sit a lot closer, so they are brighter than what they seem here. Anyways, since these sit a little bit further back in the brackets, I like it better that way. It gives it more of a scale look when you're driving, you know, they're like a regular car on the street or H2 for this era, you know, not like now where they all have the HIDs and stuff. But in a way they still would look HIDs, but they're white. And it's just the setup of the way this is. Now this is not permanently mounted here. The lights are, but not the box. This is just to make it easier for me on the video. And as you can see, the brackets, like I said, they're further back. They sit right around here. So the hardest part of the install was actually installing these and the rear ones, which they're up further. You can't see. I gotta unbolt all this. But I left it loose so you can see. Basically, I'll just fasten them in there with tape, like everybody else does. No big deal. But I do have the extra port, which is for, on this particular truck, I'm gonna use for the fan, which is just sitting to the side. I don't want it to just be running there for nothing. At least with the lights, there's low power consumption, so you really can't tell. I have not charged this battery. This is an old battery. It's not even a new one, so it's been on for a while. I've been playing around with it as far as showing the kids, the wife, and that kind of stuff, friends, and they love it. So I wanted that more scale appearance look on all our little RCs. So that's why I decided to go with that. Open them up and fit them the way I did fit them. But basically that's how it looks. Looks pretty badass. I gotta thank Justin at teamlightbrightracing.com. He actually got a hold of me through YouTube, left me a message. You can look at that on my actual YouTube page or under the video in the comments. He actually left his phone number there, so if you have any questions and that you can't find on the website, you should go to the website and check it out, because he's got cool setups. You know, he's got that W connector, which is people say why they call it a W connector, so that's how you would look for it on his website, which is this right here. You might have already a light setup, you know, may only need this. There's people just need connectors and stuff so they can add different options to it. And he also offers the way, it's a pretty cool setup, because you know, you have the 4 up front running, the 2 in the rear, and then he's got another setup with just 2 up front, 2 in the rear, and they're individual. So if you mess this up or one burns out or whatever happens, wire gets pinched, or you know, if you're off-roading that much, tumbling through, you know, down the hill or whatever, a lot of people tend to snag on wires if it's not appropriately wired up or whatever, or tied up. He offers that, where you can just replace just the one opposed to the whole kit. So I thought that was pretty cool. The kit's, like I said, self-explanatory as far as it's very easy to use. The hardest part in each vehicle that you'll find is finding the receiver. Like on this one, it's pretty easy. It's just got clips. Other ones are bolted into more of a waterproof and concealment style box, like on your axials, where this one has a waterproof receiver box, and you know, it's harder to get at. It's not as easy as this, but once you get in it, it's easy to just plug and play. Yeah, I would call them if you needed a light setup, or email them, and they will tell you what you need. If you don't already know what you need, like these little JSP hookups, then you got the receiver one, which I showed you in the first video. So again, I want to say thanks to him, shout out to him. I thought it was pretty cool. He didn't have to, especially the way things are these days with the economy and everything. He got a hold of me and decided he wanted to send me a gift or something special, just because of the video that I've posted up for him, doing a review on his light setup. I thought that was pretty cool. And I like promoting people like that, because you know, it gives them their start. You know, he may make a big, RC's coming up a lot, maybe due to the fact that people are staying more at home and doing things with the family because the way the economy is. So, but yeah, I like promoting people like that. So it's very cool to him. Thanks, Justin, again. You don't have to. Appreciate it. And whatever he tells me he's just gonna send me something cool. So I'm gonna wait for it to come in, and I'm gonna review that too, show you guys what he sent me, and go from there. Yeah. So like I said, this light setup is cool. Get one as soon as you can. The prices are very, very reasonable, very cheap, I think, and you're actually getting a better quality than if you were to buy those cheap ones from Japan and whatnot. You know, you might find some good ones, I don't know, but I only bought one set, never bought any more, and kind of steered away from them. That's why it took me so long until I found his website. Actually, I think I picked his up through eBay, and was able to buy his and love the setup. So I'm almost nothing on if I don't believe in it, and this was definitely worth it. So I'm definitely gonna get more. And price point, I don't like putting prices out there. It changes from time to time. So, you know, just check out his website or check out eBay. He sells on both things. I think even if you hook it up and you put a picture up on his website, you don't only have to do YouTube if you don't have a channel. There's drawings every week on his website. So if you have one of the coolest setups, he was telling me he sends you prizes and stuff depending on the setup, and they'll judge everybody for that week or for that month, however, I believe it's weekly, and he'll send you a cool prize, whether it's a t-shirt, whether it's more lights, whether it's a kit. It's up to them what they have or what they want to send you at the time, or how cool your setup is, from what I'm told. But again, he don't have to, so that's very generous of them or him, and that's awesome. But definitely thumbs up for this light kit from Justin at teamlightbrightracing.com. I'll have a link below. Thanks again. Thanks for watching.